monsters everywhere in this world.
Yellowstone fans everywhere rejoiced when it was announced that their favorite show was going to get a 4th season. Both cast and crew are geared up for another season filled with drama and action. The story of the Dutton family's Montana ranch has plenty of cliffhangers, and this makes the show perfect for binge watching. If you haven't started watching yet, now is the best time to get acquainted with it before the 4th season starts. So what's gonna happen in the 4th season? In this video, we're going to talk about season 4 and everything we know about it so far. We're also going to explore a few fan theories too. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Kevin Costner plays the role of the family's patriarch, John Dutton, who along with his 3 children, Beth, Casey, and Jamie, does whatever he can to protect the ranch and their family's fortune. The 3rd season came to a head with an eventful finale. There was gunfire and an explosion which left the viewers wondering who would be able to make it to the 4th season and who would not. While most of us might have to wait and see just how the families and the ranch's stories unfold, there's been news of not 1 but 2 spin-offs from Yellowstone, and that is more than enough to keep people's interests up. Which cast member is going to return for the show's 4th season? If you have seen the ending of season 3 and the trailer for season 4, you'd of course be wondering who's going to be returning for the new season. Did your favorite survive the finale? We'd like to warn you first that there will be a lot of spoilers in this video. In season 3's last episode, we saw a bomb explode in Beth's office. John and Casey were also both shot in separate incidents. We might not know the fate of the Duttons until we see the 1st episode of the 4th season, but we expect all the main characters to make a comeback. Hopefully this means we will see more of John and his children, as well as Monica and Rip. Fans are confident that if there's anyone who can survive by an automatic weapon, it would be Casey. Although that would normally be a death sentence, Casey is experienced when it comes to deadly combat. Plus, there's no way he could have also gotten in a couple shots with his own pistol. What's the plot about? So far, we can only speculate about the content for the 4th season, but what is certain is that the story about the Dutton family will certainly not lack any drama. After all, each season they have been confronted by new villains, intrigues, and problems. The main danger in the 3rd season came from the stock market and from a certain company that was bent on building an airport on where the ranch stands. Even after the end of the 4th season, the Dutton family has not overcome the danger yet, and this issue will probably be taken up again in season 4. In addition to that, there are the pressing questions: will Casey survive the bullet wound, and did Beth somehow find a way to save herself from the explosion? The Duttons are also still at war with the indigenous people living around their ranch in Montana. Will the situation escalate, or will it get better? When is the release date? Paramount has not set a release date for the show's 4th season, but there's a lot of hope that the show could still make it in time for a June premiere. Why such hopes? Because all the previous 3 seasons were released in June. There was also a telltale clue left on Instagram by Chief Joseph Ranch, the set of Yellowstone, posted on Instagram that season 4 already concluded filming in November. That would have given the people behind the show enough time to do their post-production things. Oh yeah, one more thing, they also captioned the photo with "Who is excited for the premiere in June?" Need we say more? However, June is fast coming to an end, and yet there's still no update about Yellowstone. Some fans are rightfully worried that the show may be delayed. Add to that the fact that over Memorial Day weekend, Paramount streamed a marathon of every episode, but still no announcement of a premiere date. When it does arrive, we don't even know what day of the week it will air, but chances are season 4 will stick to Sunday like its predecessors. Kevin Costner has posted a behind-the-scenes photo on his Instagram. In the photo, he can be seen in character as John Dutton brooding in the ranch. He captioned it with "Missing Yellowstone Ranch today. Can't wait for you guys to see season 4. This, of course, sent fans into a frenzy. One person even commented, "I'm counting down the days until the show returns." Let's do a quick catch-up. John's family includes son Casey, who is a former Navy SEAL who is married to Monica, a Native American. His daughter Beth is a financier who has had some issues issues with substance abuse. Jamie is an aspiring politician and a lawyer. Although Rip and Beth are not Duttons, they are considered members of the family. Rip Wheeler is the ranch foreman who has romantic ties with Beth. Of course, there are plenty of fan theories about the upcoming season, and many have noticed an important detail in the finale that might hint at more trouble to come in the 4th season. The show has been off the air for 9 months now, and this means that fans are parched for any detail about it. There might be talk about spin-offs being prequels, but viewers are really interested in the fate of the Duttons that was left hanging in the air. The season 3 finale, The World is Purple, was explosive, both figuratively and literally. There was a group of gunmen, a bomb, and a van that was bent on doing one thing: to see John Dutton lifeless. A lot of fans had plenty of time to rewatch old episodes while waiting for the new season that they were able to pick up on bits they might have missed the first time they watched the finale. For lack of anything better to do, fans have put the shocking bits together to come with more than a few complicated theories. Let's get over a few things that might give us clue on what we can expect from season 4. Let's start with the explosions on the ranch. Monica was on the phone with Casey when she hears gunshots on her husband seemingly being gunned down while on the phone. However, fans point out that if you listen carefully, you'll hear an explosion off screen that seems to be a lot closer that Monica turns towards. The sound suggests that it's nearer the ranch. This could be a clue that we haven't seen all the damage that the villains have brought on the ranch. However, we don't know what that explosion is. It could just be the residual noise from the bomb in Beth's office, which we hope she was able to escape, or there could be another explosion. Now let's turn our attention to Rip. He was headed back to the ranch after failing to reach any of the Duttons on the phone. He comes upon a horse that he had to let go earlier in the season. The horse was fatally wounded, so he had no choice but to put it out of its misery. He then looks up to the sky and sees a circle of buzzards in the distance. The circle gives the impression of the ranch's direction. That could be another signal that something has happened to Monica. It could also be a clue that Jimmy, who is knocked off a horse unconscious, could be a surprise death in the show. However, in a great twist, it could also suggest something that seems very impossible: that John Dutton is dead. He could have been shot on the road while helping a woman and her son who were having car troubles. He appeared to be conscious after the gunman mowed him and the woman down. After pulling the phone from his chest pocket, it's revealed that there's a hole in the phone covered in blood. But all that leaves us with one lingering detail. This has not been addressed for a long time, and that is the issue of the power of attorney. The show has a habit of introducing plot points and completely ignoring them. If you don't believe us, you should remember the Attorney General candidate running against Jamie Dutton. However, there's a valid point brought up by fans: the debate about the power of attorney. That made it clear which Dutton had power over John's affair. Is it Beth or Jamie? There's no answer to that yet. Fans are also looking forward to the prequel. Fans have so much more to look forward to aside from the spin-off and the 4th season. There's going to be a prequel too on Paramount Plus. Its working title is Why 1883 and is set more than 100 years before the family became influential and wealthy. According to Paramount Plus, the prequel will follow the Dutton family as they journey west through the Great Plains toward the last bastion of America. It is an intense study of a family trying to flee poverty and seeking a better future in Montana, the Promised Land. The teaser trailer is already available online, so go ahead and watch it. That brings us to the end of our video. What are you most looking forward to in the 4th season? Do you also have theories as to what's going to happen in the next season? Let us know in the comments section. We will see you again in our next video.